What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Glitch Fix. Yes, we have the General again. I couldn't get enough of this truck, and I set the theme up this time. We've got green and black all over the place, man. I'm going to change it up just a little bit today. So we're going to do a 414-mile run. I got some Teslas. Once again, they're not Teslas, right? They're coming from Tesla. They're a bunch of like Dodge cars or something like that. But anyways, take a look at the truck, guys. Let's get into the game here real quick. Take a look at that truck. This thing is a beast. Look at that. Let's turn on the lights. There. Just a sick truck. Absolutely love how this truck looks. And it's like dusk right now. It's 5:21 a.m. sunrise. So it's just making the lights stand out even more. This thing is awesome. The high beams. Nice. Alright, so let's get underway here. Got 414 miles to go. Not too bad. I'm in the California area right now, San Francisco. So I think we'll be staying within this state. Once again, I'm just driving for another company right now. I'm not driving for my own company, just because I wanted to use this truck one more time before I gave her up. This is a 13 speed, so I did remember to go in the options and switch it up. Looks like they give us half a tank, so we'll probably have to stop for gas at some point during our trip. So let's go ahead and get this show on the way. Man, I love the way that truck sounds. Oof. All right, let's do this. Some good weather. Yeah, those green lights are trippy. And looks like somebody might let us in here. Did reposition the little shift gauge I have there. Notice that it wasn't coming out on the stream. If anybody's interested in that, that is from Sim Racing Hardware. It's cool, but it doesn't go past 9, so. There's 5th on an 18 speed. It's not showing me the correct gears. Well, like not even now. Right now I'm in 4th gear, showing me 5th gear. But at least it's an indicator. At least I can tell that, you know, I'm somewhere close to that number and I'm in gear. So yeah, it's good enough. I love the way it looks. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing good on this Wednesday evening. I've been trying to stay on the stream schedule. Been doing pretty good of it. I think I missed Monday, but I did go on a massive marathon this weekend, so I think I more than made up for it. We recorded 7 episodes this weekend, so yeah, I think I'm pretty good. Love the way this engine sounds. Try to see if we can drive a little more efficient too, now that we've got the right gearbox selected. I'm going to try to get some open pipe trucks here on the channel real soon. Looks like they're a lot more prevalent in Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, looks like street lights just shut off. Yeah, there's a lot more open pipe, straight pipe trucks in Euro Truck Simulator, which I did buy just the other day. I am going to start streaming Euro Truck Simulator, because it seems to be the modding community is just a lot more active. It's an older game, so no surprise there. Yeah, there's some real interesting stuff in Euro Truck Simulator. One of the things, one of my main complaints. Oh man, I don't have the motion seat on. Hold on a second. I was just noticing I went over that bump there and it wasn't. I should be able to turn it on the fly. Of course, seatbelts in the way. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh man, just missed my turn. Damn it. Just gonna have to reroute. Oops. So yeah, I think the green lights of the truck with the ambience of the room looks kind of cool. Kind of matches it. Makes it look like it's all contiguous. So yeah, definitely gonna start playing some Euro Truck Simulator here soon. They got some really awesome trucks in there. Yeah, I love the way they sound. I love the way the open pipe sounds. Like I was saying before, my main gripe with the Euro trucks, the Scanias right now. I've got a Scania mod loaded in America in this game right now. That's probably the only European truck I have. I guess Volvo's considered a European truck. But they sound lifeless, man. There's no real engine sound. There's no real exhaust sound. You know, nothing like the American trucks. Like this truck right here, man. I can just hear everything. But once you put open pipes, straight pipes on them, man, they just wake up and they sound so good. Ah, damn it. Ran the light. Cops right there. So yeah, so I think that's gonna quench that thirst as far as the Euro trucks are concerned. Put that concern to bed. Get some open pipe trucks. It's gonna sound a whole lot better. Let's make this light. My guy. My way over here. So yeah. Pretty excited about that. $6,000 from driver Ray B. I switched all the drivers to start doing long distance, and that's helped a lot. They're bringing in a lot more money now. Before I had them like balanced, and some were focused on hazard driving and high value cargo and all this stuff. And the one guy that I had on long distance, he was doing great. He was bringing in tons of money. So I noticed. I noticed that, okay, let me just try to put them all on, let me downshift here. Just try to put them all on long distance, and since I've done that, all the workers are making a lot more money now. So, nice little tidbit. If you're running a trucking company and single player, put them all on long distance. They seem to do a lot better as far as income goes. I did have one of the guys came up empty-handed. You guys saw in the last stream. So I don't know if that's just a byproduct of having them train for long distance jobs. Maybe sometimes there aren't long distance jobs, but we'll see how that turns out in the long run. If he keeps coming up short with on long distance jobs, then I'll probably have to switch him out for either fire him, get somebody else, or just change his training to be, I don't know, on high value items or something like that. 4.3 mpg, we're definitely doing better than we've ever done. Got about a third of a tank left of gas, 378 miles to go. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. More than likely, I'm gonna have to stop for some gas here soon, though. It's not a very heavy haul, but this is a less powered truck than the other General we were driving. This one's got a little bit less power. It's only 13 speed. It's nice to no longer have those speed limiting issues, man. Of course, now we're in California, so almost all the highways are going to be 55 miles an hour. I should probably turn these lights off. I'll just keep the outside lights on, because they look cool. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to start Euro Truck Simulator soon. Hoping maybe by the next stream we can start getting that going. And I've also got Forza 7 that is now compatible with this motion seat, so that's going to be cool. The update just came out for it yesterday. Actually, no, like 2 days ago. So I definitely want to make some Forza, start making some Forza streams as well. I played Forza quite a bit for the Xbox, and it was rumored that it was going to be supported for motion on the Next Level Racing platform, and now it is. So excited to try that out. It's going to be a whole different game with motion, man. Pretty much everything is. So the speed limit back there is 65 miles an hour, and it's still saying I can only do 55. So now it's saying 70, and it's still not going up. So it must be job limited. So sometimes when you're driving for these other companies, they don't want you driving past a certain speed limit. Makes sense. It's not your truck, it's theirs. So, you know, in the case of this particular company, they don't want us going over 55 miles an hour. So, and it's basically ECU controlled. We can't go over 55 even if we try, most likely. Although I think I was able to go over it. Let's see. See if it limits us. No, we can do it. We can definitely go over it. There's a little chime there? Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, I think that's the actual truck. Getting off right here. Oh man, I should have gotten gas there. Okay, next one. That little turn right there would have freaked me out. But like anything else, you get pretty used to it. Let's take a look at the truck now. Let's take a look at it. Look at that beast. Not exactly a straight road, so I'll keep my eyes on the road here for a little bit. Yeah, that thing looks sick. That's like a Camaro behind me. Woo! That thing is awesome. Awesome truck. Whoa, almost hit that guy. Let me know if you guys like this setup. Room being dark with the ambient light. I think it looks pretty cool. Especially when it's like a theme like this where the truck is deliberately green. I think it looks pretty cool. Less glare on the screens too, so probably better visibility. Man, it is easy to go over the speed limit. I'm probably gonna start getting some tickets here soon. 5.1 mpg. It's getting better. This highway now. Yeah, we've got 300 miles to go. I probably should have stopped for gas at that last spot there. That was where I should have done it. Man, don't stop at all, dude. I'm definitely gonna have to stop for gas here soon. Down to about probably like a fourth of a tank. Right, so we'll definitely have to stop at the next gas station. 381 miles to go on this trip. Staying within the state of California. And drive the General, baby. Really liking this truck. See if I can find another truck here soon, but more than likely we'll get on Euro Truck Simulator for our next stream. Never played the game, so I may have to actually go through a few initial deliveries before I start streaming it. That way it could be somewhat interesting. I can have at least better than bone stock truck. So cool. The high beams. 5.4 MPG, slowly getting better. So I'm being told that this game is not SLI compatible. Now I don't know if that's exactly true, because I did see, albeit it was marginal, but I did see a slight improvement when I bought a second 1080 Ti. It wasn't necessarily worth it, but it did make a big improvement in the other games that I played, so that's why I decided to keep it. Oddly enough, what really made an improvement in the frame rates is going to an NVMe SSD drive. I mean, huge improvement, huge. And I was already running it on a normal SSD. It's about 400 megasecond write and read, but NVMe is about almost 4,000 megasecond write and read. So huge difference, 10 times the performance of a normal SSD. So I guess that was enough to really propel the frames to be a lot smoother. So that definitely helped. Now I'm hoping that either through a patch, I mean, I doubt a patch is going to fix that. It probably needs to be a whole rewrite of the graphics engine, so maybe there'll be an American Truck Simulator 2 soon that will support SLI, because let's face it, these kinds of games, most people that are serious about it are going to run them in triple screens. And even without triple screens, just running this game, let's say one monitor, one 4K monitor, it's going to pull a lot. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of graphics, a lot of Horizon type stuff. There's a lot of particles to be rendered. So they really should, you know, change this thing to be SLI compatible. That'd be nice. I'm really hoping that the next generation NVIDIA cards will give me an ultra, you know, I can run this game in ultra settings and get a solid 60 frames. That'll be awesome. Shouldn't be too much longer. I'm thinking, I've heard rumors that NVIDIA is going to be releasing the cards here in the next month or two. Hopefully the latest we'll see it is October. Of course, it's going to be really hard to get your hands on an 1180, which is crazy because the car is probably going to be like $1,200, and still it's going to be like sold out everywhere. Looks like our gas station is coming up. It should be one of those big ones right off of the freeway. Dude pulled up right there. He's filling up as well. We're pretty low. Man, we were really low. 258 gallons. Wow. Never put that much gas in the truck. Never had to put that much gas in this in the truck in this game. 5.7 mpg, so we're definitely doing better. Fuel expenses are covered by your employer. I wouldn't expect anything less. Let's go, guys. What are you guys waiting on? Missed shift. She definitely warned you if you didn't shift right. You just overtake. Oh, you can bypass a nearby way station, okay? Shifts, man. I put it back on the advanced shifting. I actually got kind of used to it. Of course, been missing shifts left and right, so I used to it that I really get to. Alright, so we can bypass this way station. Alright, 195 miles to go. Now we got a full tank, so no more stopping. 11 a.m. Looks like we'll be driving during the day today. It's nice. Always like driving during the day. There's our truck. Beastly animal. The General. The inside of the cabin's pretty dope too. It's got like all these like green camouflage that you'd see on like a hunting rifle or something like that. It's like a digital green camouflage. It's pretty cool. And this is an actual real truck in real life. Supposedly this is some sort of show truck. Which, judging from this truck, I would definitely like to go to some sort of a truck festival or something like that in the future. Just to check these things out. It looks pretty awesome. Somebody definitely put a lot of money and time into hooking this truck up. I just don't know that I would. How realistic is that? Would you really spend that much money making a truck that you work with? It's a work truck. What's the sense in spending all this money to make this thing look this cool? I mean, other than just making it look cool, but why spend all the money and then use it as a work truck? You know, but then if you're not using it as a work truck, what are you using it for? It's a huge freaking truck. It's not like you're gonna go get groceries with it or something, you know? So, it was my loan installment. I had to pay that loan off already. Of course, that's the big loan, so it's gonna be a while before we pay that thing off. Cool when the whole rig lifts up like a little bit, just slightly. Feels like almost feels like you're flying. That's another thing I kind of want to do on this. Ooh, let me slow down. I want to. I don't know if you guys, if there's anybody in the comments that's, if there's anybody that's watching that's into flight sims. I want to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what's the best flight sim to get my hands on. Great graphics, hopefully SLI optimized, and of course has to be compatible with the Next Level Racing motion platform. There's a list of them. I know X-Planes is on there. I think Microsoft Flight Simulator is on there. Probably all the popular ones are going to be on there. But I'm not too familiar with them, so if anybody can just give me some options in the comments, appreciate that. Because I can imagine how dope a flight sim would be. The only bad thing is I'm going to have to swap all this stuff out, which this is all bolted on. So it's not like an easy just swap, swap in, swap out. I gotta actually undrill this thing from the bottom. I gotta undrill this from the bottom, and then I gotta put the flight stick in and the thrust and all that stuff. And then when I get tired of that, then I gotta swap it out. So I think what most people do is they have a separate sim just for flight simulator. But I don't have the space in this room for another simulator. I do have another room way other side of my house. But I don't see myself investing in a whole other motion simulator and all that just for just for flying. I'd have to really be into both, and I don't know that I'm that into it. I don't know that I'll get that into a flight simulator as I am with the cars and the trucks. So we'll just have to give it a shot, give it a try, see how awesome they are. I do have an HTC Vive as well that I'm thinking about breaking out to try. The only reason why I didn't do it this time is because I have tried it before with Project Cars 2, and it got me extremely nauseous. Now that's before I had a motion simulator. So from what I understand, the reason why you get nauseous in games like that is if you're moving, if the brain thinks if your eyes are showing movement but your body isn't physically moving, that's what makes you nauseous. As soon as the brain kind of disconnects movement with what's actually happening, you're standing still but everything's still moving, that's what gets you nauseous. So I'm hoping with the motion platform, because I'll actually be moving, that may be enough to not trigger a nauseous feeling. So I do have to try that again, but again I have to bring down the HTC Vive is in a whole other part of my house. I gotta bring that over, hook everything up, get the little sensors dialed in. It's quite a bit of work, and quite honestly I've spent so much time just setting this up that I just want to enjoy it for at least a few months before I start making modifications, and I'm more than likely I'm not going to just use the Vive all the time, because nothing beats triple screens, man. Triple screens is awesome. Plus, with the Vive on your head, you're going to be sweating and stuff, and then you kind of have to know, like for this button box here, I'm going to have to, I can pretty much tell by just touching it, but still kind of annoying. I'm probably going to have to flick up the Vive every now and then to kind of see where buttons are, and that can be kind of annoying as well. So, but, I'll give it a shot at some point, maybe in a few months, dust that thing off. There is the Vive Pro now, which it helps with the resolution. That's one of the reasons why I stopped using the Vive, because it just looks like crap. But it is dope. It is a dope experience, but it's so fuzzy. The resolution is like 720 or something like that. So now the new one is like a 1080 resolution or something like that. I don't know, they definitely improved it. But they want $900 just for the headset. I don't know. We'll see. Once I try the Vive itself with something like American Truck Sim, if I like it, then I'll go for the Pro, because it's gonna make the experience just that much better. But I have to try it first before I make that decision. Of course, there's other things I want to get for this build itself. Like I'm thinking about getting the Porsche wheel. I'm told that the Porsche wheel is a lot better feeling than this one's called like the P1. This is the Xbox P1 wheel with the Alcantara finish from Fanatec. Very nice wheel, but I would like something bigger and maybe a little bit more substantial on the wheel itself. I like a thick wheel versus a thin wheel. This wheel's kind of thin, not too thin, but it's kind of thin. So little things like that, or maybe even get the clubs. They call it the hub, Club Sport hub, and you could just put your own wheel. So it's basically just like an adapter. You put it on, has all the buttons, and then you just take a standard driving wheel that you can bolt onto that. I may go for something like that, because I'd like to get a bigger rim, for trucking. The nice thing about this wheelbase is I can just pop in and out. I believe I can pop in and out wheels from this from the CSL Elite. I have to look into that. I believe I can though. And you simply just flip back a lever, pop the wheel out, pop it back in. Alright, we've got 93 miles to go, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. 1:39 p.m. middle of the day. It's beautiful out here. It's like a desert. That was my antivirus kicking off there. Helicopter in the background. Turn my high beams on. Start blinding people on the road. It's like there was some sort of accident or something back there. $12,436. Damn, good job, Milton. And he's leveled up. Man, that dude's doing good. 12 G's. Sweet. So every $100,000 you can upgrade your garage for more space. So the more space you have, the more trucks you can buy. And the more trucks you can buy, the more drivers you can hire. 65,000 bucks right now, so I'm probably going to be expanding the garage here soon, but I tend to like to do it in increments and where I have enough for a truck. That way I'm not just expanding and then not bringing in more income. So I'll probably have to wait until I have 200-something thousand. That way I can buy a truck and expand, and then right away I can hire somebody to drive that truck. Speed limit is expects delivery very soon. Make sure you arrive on time. Okay. Kind of getting in the way of my navigation there. But looks like we're in the town of Barstow. I don't think I'm running late. For them to be telling me that. Coming. You're not gonna stop. Alright, we made it. Bet you it's right there. Oops. Didn't want to pick that, but okay. Just you want it right there. Let's see now. Let's take a look. Easier than it really is, as always. Oh, first time I stalled it. First stall of the day. Oh, that's because I was on. Had my parking brake on. There's another stall. You know what? We're just gonna end it right there. Alright guys, thanks for jumping in on this stream. It's been fun. Once again, we were driving the General. Awesome truck. We are having a great time, guys. Thanks for joining, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one.